And this is your host Manushi from your favorite show Epidose, where we talk about all the stories of Indian television and what we like about the whole week in those shows. So, beginning with this week's Meet Badlegi Duniya Ki Reet. So, this week was quite regressive as well as progressive, if we might bring it out that way, because beginning with this week was where Meet Huda and Meet Alawat get together, and they know that Raj was behind the whole Ashok Huda murder. Both of them refused to believe that it can be him, but at the same time, the contrast between Meet Huda and Meet Alawat, like Meet Alawat is the emotional person who is driven head to toe by only emotion, whereas Meet Huda is the practical yet emotional person. So the way they bring out the whole contrast, where Meet Alawat is trying to hide the evidence. So technically, hiding the evidence of your father being behind the murder is also wrong. Like ideally, when you know that somebody is not committed the crime, in order to be proven guilty or to be proven innocent, you need to verify, you need to cross verify, you need to show that this is the thing that nahi mere papa बेकसूर है, which is what Meet Huda tried to do. उसने पेन ड्राइव लेके दे दी लैब टेस्टिंग के लिए, which is a practical move. But at the same time, अगर हम emotionally उसको देखें from like a marriage point of view, it's like where kind of Meet didn't tell Meet Alawat which was wrong on her bit, but at the same time it was practical enough for the situation because she knew that Raj needs to be saved at all costs. एंड रोके गुस्सा वुस्सा करके पुलिस स्टेशन में जाके तमाशा करके इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन के राज जेल से छूट जाएंगे, which is what Meet Alawat did. And I understand that he's way too attached with his father, and he cannot stand that his father will be behind the bars. It's like an insult to him. So he kind of feels very disheartened, and you see a major rift happening between Meet Huda and Meet Alawat because of the whole like arrest fiasco that happens. So the little thing over here is also that Meet Alawat and the entire Alawat family thinks that it's Meet Huda who called the inspector and got the arrest warrant and stuff like that. But actually, Meet Huda is also being framed by Hawa Singh and like Mama Ji and everyone. So obviously, it's like a tradition for Alawat's family to bring Meet Huda into the picture and blame her for everything that happens in the family. Like her monologue rightly said that, uh, एक बहू को घर के सामान की तरह ट्रीट किया जाता है कि जब मन करा तो घर के बाहर फेंक दिया, जब मन करा घर के अंदर ला दिया. I agree that Meet and Meet both are wrong and right at the same time. But if you take your personal matter outside the four walls of your family, it becomes a public affair for people to walk and comment on it. So Meet, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, you don't have the right to kick your wife out like that from your own house. And she's been married to you, no matter what differences happen, like Raj's promise. If we go back to the flashback of, like, I think 2 weeks back, where Raj is like, कि तुम दोनों अलग अलग हो सकते हो, but अपना हाथ कभी मत छोड़ना. That is the lesson that Meet Huda and Meet Alawat both need to learn, that you can be different as people, you can be poles apart, no matter what. But if you don't disagree, if you don't agree to a certain point of view, then don't disrespect the other person. Like, respect is something which should never be compromised in any relationship, be it with your in-laws, be it with your parents, or anywhere, because your respect is your jewelry that you own, not as a girl or as a man, but as a person. So Meet's respect was like walked on like a carpet, and that's very bad. So I would say Meet Alawat was really wrong in throwing her out, and Meet Huda was kind of wrong in conceiving the whole pen drive thing, but at the same time, she had to be practical about it and save Raj. So, summing up this week, Meet Badle Ki Duniya Ki Reet is Meet is so basically a criminal is a criminal, whether he is a family member or whether he is an outsider. A criminal is a criminal in the eyes of law. So, Alawat and everyone in the family should be ashamed that at least one of the family member is behind Ashok who does murder. You can't disassociate or disrespect Meet's feelings for her father. When a few weeks back, when your family was not involved, you were completely in support of her that, yeah, bahu tum dhondo apne papa ka katil, hum tumhare saath and all that. But suddenly, when now suddenly Raj is being framed, or Ram for that matter, all the laws go behind the carpet, which is wrong. I mean, just for a just with something like this, you can't throw away your career. So me तो so wrong when he was like कि तुम अपनी वर्दी उतारो या तो घर में अंदर नहीं आने को मिलेगा. I mean, why does a woman have to sacrifice all the time? It's really wrong. And the way Meet brought it out that मैं कुर्बानी नहीं दूंगी, मैं क्यों कुर्बानी दूं? Like that's the voice of a woman. Because when a woman is in love, she becomes so blind that she gets ready to leave her family, she gets ready to leave her profession, she gets ready to leave everything, which is wrong, which is absolutely wrong. And I think Meet Alawat needs a lot of calm mind to, like, he needs a lot of patience, he needs a lot of calm mentality, and learn to trust his wife, no matter how difficult the situation is in life. Marriage is about being together when it's the most inconvenient. Like, even if you feel like murdering each other, you don't leave each other. That's the whole beauty about marriage. And if you can leave each other, it's not love. Your love doesn't allow you to uh, throw the other person out, or things like that. It's a sign for toxic relationship between a husband and wife, where the husband is being uh, ill treating the wife like that. And if the wife is also hiding things, it's equally wrong. So, like I said, both are right and both are wrong at the same time. So this week we also got to know that Meet is finally behind Abhay Rana. Like, she knows that he's hiding something. So next week we're going to see that how Meet Hooda gets the real culprit out, and how Meet and Meet both, in fact, should repent for their mistakes individually, because that's how a marriage progresses. So that's it about this week of Meet Badlegi Duniya Ki Reet. And let's see what next week has for us. Till then, bye.